Welcome to the land of eternal sand and timeless wonders. This is the story of ancient Egypt, one of the most powerful, mysterious, and enduring civilizations in human history. He wore a double crown symbolizing both regions, and founded the first dynasty of pharaohs, god-kings chosen by the gods to rule, not just the people, but the land itself. Under these divine rulers, Egypt flourished, and the age of the pyramids began. It all began over 5,000 years ago in a desert cut by the life-giving waters of the Nile River. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Khufu, still stands today as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, an eternal symbol of Egyptian power and engineering genius. His tomb, discovered in 1922, was filled with unimaginable treasures and became the most famous archaeological find in history. Gold masks, sacred relics, and the young king's untouched body captured the world's imagination and fueled legends of curses and ancient magic. The gods were many: Ra, the sun god; Osiris, the god of the underworld; Isis, the mother goddess; and Anubis, the guardian of the dead. In 332 BCE, Alexander the Great conquered Egypt, marking the end of its independence. Its influence stretched across centuries, inspiring empires, scholars, and dreamers. Even today, the pyramids stand tall, the Sphinx stares across the sands, and the Nile flows as it did thousands of years ago. The Greeks and then the Romans ruled Egypt, but the legacy of the pharaohs endured. From the first pharaoh to the last queen, from the Valley of the Kings to the temples of Karnak and Luxor, its story is carved into time itself. This is ancient Egypt, unlocked forever. Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic dynasty, tried to preserve Egypt's sovereignty through alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, but ultimately her kingdom was absorbed by Rome, and with her death, ancient Egypt came to an end. The afterlife was central to their beliefs, and elaborate rituals, including mummification, were practiced to ensure a safe passage to the next world. Pharaohs were buried with gold, food, servants, and sacred texts, all to prepare them for eternity. These pyramids were not mere tombs. They were designed as gateways to the afterlife, for Egyptians believed death was just the beginning of a new, eternal journey. Every year the river would flood, depositing rich black soil along its banks, transforming barren land into fertile ground. From this gift of nature, a civilization rose, destined to shape the course of the world. Around 3100 BCE, a leader named Narmer, also known as Menes, united Upper and Lower Egypt, forming the first true nation in history. During the Old Kingdom, pharaohs like Djoser and Khufu ordered the construction of massive monuments. Religion was woven into every thread of Egyptian life. After centuries of greatness, Egypt fell into chaos, but order was restored in the Middle Kingdom. Art, literature, and architecture thrived, and the pharaohs extended their control south into Nubia. Eventually, the new kingdom rose, Egypt's golden age. Great warriors and builders ruled during this time, including Thutmose III, who expanded Egypt's empire through conquest, and Queen Hatshepsut, who brought peace and prosperity through trade. Akhenaten attempted religious revolution by worshipping only one god, the Aten, but his changes were undone after his death. His son Tunkamen became pharaoh at just 9 years old and ruled briefly before dying young. Egypt's decline came slowly. Foreign powers invaded: Libyans, Nubians, Assyrians, and eventually Persians. And yet Egypt never truly died. Its language, art, science, and monuments lived on. Ancient Egypt was more than a civilization. It was a vision of eternity, a world built on stone and stars, gods and kings, mystery and magic.